All right, here we go. We are making this happen. Yeah? There we go.
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. So, here we go. We have got a little dress to impress kind of situation going on. POV here is me, Chicken Spin, and down here on the other side we have 4am Hallways, who looks like Gwen Ultra today because that's just the screen name. But that's 4am Hallways, the famed musician that you all know. And then me, I'm Chicken Spin. I look like this right now. Do you like the
Uh-huh.
way I look? I worked really hard on this. I created this.
Um,
Look at me, and then look at that.
uh,
See, look, my yellow wristband.
yeah.
Oh, it's on the wrong side, but that's because it's a mirror flip because it's a camera. That's my left hand. That's my left hand. It makes sense. It makes sense. But see, look, my beard, my eyes. Ooh, we're basically the same person. Yeah. Anyways, and then that's exactly what 4am Hallways looks like. A
Yep. I
creepy,
am
faceless
playing
void.
I'm playing as the Eldred Connoisseur. That is my character.
The Eldritch Connoisseur. Okay. What we're doing
Yes.
here, 30 minute. Basically, we're doing Dress to Impress. All right. It's a 30-minute stream. 30-minute challenge. We are both going to
Dress to
go.
Impress, except it's nothing like Dress to Impress.
Yeah, it's nothing like Dress to Impress, but it's exactly like Dress to Impress, where we're both going to build a house, and then we're going to burn down this wall of flowers here, the wall of leaves, and then we will be able to see each other's houses, and then it'll be cool. That's what we're doing here. So, it's basically Dress to Impress, but with houses. All right, you
More
ready to go?
comparable to a baking show.
Is what?
It's more comparable to a baking show.
Oh yeah, I guess a baking show kind of works. Yeah. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, I already did a little bit of work, but just ignore that. It's fine. It wasn't very much. I did nothing, so it's not really going to affect anything. Okay, are you ready to begin the stream?
Yes.
30-minute
And actually, I
timer.
already broke all my stuff, so I have to start over. Okay.
Yeah, but you're better at
Do
this
it?
than me because I'm on the computer. So,
Okay.
handicap. Yeah. All right, ready to go? Three, two,
Yes.
one, begin. All right, 30 minutes on the clock. No, because I was saying this before. I have no good experience on the PC version of Minecraft because my experience with Minecraft began with the PC and then went over to Xbox, and then after Xbox, it went over to I guess a combination of the Nintendo Switch. I was on Nintendo Switch and I was on PS5, PS4, PS5 at the same time, right? So between those two, that was my experience. So I didn't really have a good. I never like learned how to play Minecraft for real. Unfortunately, this didn't really turn out the way I thought it was going to look. Let me break this and put that back. Is that gonna stay blue? Oh, okay, there we go, there we go. It's gotta stay in the water. Yeah, it dies otherwise. Okay. So I didn't really learn the new interfaces that they have, because there's lots of new interfaces, lots of new ways to play, and I did not learn those. Whenever they changed crafting, whenever they fundamentally changed the entire UI, I wasn't around for any of that stuff. So there's a lot of it that I'm going to find very confusing. So I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. Just bear with me and
I'm just trying to be me.
I'm just a little guy trying to do my best. I don't really know. That's okay. Yeah, let's see some ochre light. That should be what I need. Yeah, so
Oh yeah, I love okay.
ochre light. Yeah, that'll go good underwater, right?
Yes, I think that's what it's meant for.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Because it's in the natural section.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, because you always want to have some lights, whenever you got a little pool. Okay, here we go. All right, so are you okay over there? You're working, you're good, everything's fine?
Yes, I am good. I have ideas. So,
Wonderful. All right, we are going to dress to impress.
except we're doing
Except
nothing.
completely not dress to impress. It's nothing like dress to impress, except for the ways that it's exactly like dress to impress.
Except those ways are non-existent.
We're playing Roblox right now. We can all admit that to ourselves that we're playing Roblox. Right?
We cannot. That would be lying. Just like how people lie to themselves about liking onions.
I am gonna fight you for this one. Go ahead. Give
And
the
yes,
people.
I am gonna go on this rant.
Yeah, go ahead.
So,
Go on the rant. Give the people the theory. Let them hear what I have to deal with all the
so
time from you.
I, as a wee lad, never really cared for onions because they're terrible and everybody knows it. But then I figured out that like people put onions in everything. Everything has onions. So I was like, okay, well, I guess since it's gonna be everywhere, I have to pretend like I like it so that, I can, survive in a world that loves onions. And so I lied to myself. I gaslit myself into believing that I enjoyed onions. And the thing was, I didn't. I eventually decided like I'm gonna stop doing this, and I'm gonna start a revolution. And this is me saying this now. I'm gonna start a revolution where we all stop lying to ourselves about saying we like onions because it makes us look distinguished and healthy, and we're instead gonna admit to ourselves that onions are disgusting, they smell bad, they taste bad, and nobody likes them because nobody could ever like them.
Which I think is absolutely ridiculous because in the right situation, I mean, not in every situation, but in many situations, onions are great. And peppers are great. We love a green pepper. In this house, we love a green pepper. There's nothing wrong with a green pepper.
It's the same thing as classic rock. Nobody actually likes classic rock.
Yeah.
Nobody actually enjoys that. It's just that it's so popular. So many of the classic rock songs are so popular that you have to pretend like you like them.
Yeah.
Um,
I,
and the
I
same
will
thing
agree
with
with this one. Yeah.
also like Metallica. I can't think of anyone who actually likes a Metallica song.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
they say that they do, but they don't actually like Metallica.
Yeah. IRL, you will never actually meet somebody in real life who enjoys Metallica. It's never happened before. All the people that you think like Metallica, they don't actually like Metallica. They're just trying to sound cool. Yeah.
Huh.
And that's
Yeah,
okay. It's okay. Sometimes you
that's
pretend
okay.
so that you can, yeah. Every now and then you pretend so that you can look cool in front of people. We all do it in one way or the other. Um, but, one day you kind of need to admit to yourself that you're just lying and pretending about liking Metallica because nobody actually likes Metallica.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's the end of the story. But no, it's true. I like onions.
You
I'll
don't,
just make
and
that point. I like onions.
I'm telling you, you don't, and it's okay that you don't. I think the real thing is here, we need to start treating this like how gay people had to say they liked women to survive back then. Because
What is back
nobody
then?
actually
Be a
likes
little bit more
onions.
descriptive here, so that people know what you're talking about. Because out of context, what are you saying here?
Gay people had to pretend they're not gay back in the, before the 1900s, late 1900s,
Sure.
so that they could not be, you know, discriminated against in various ways.
Yeah.
Um, and I think that's exactly like liking onions. People have to pretend to like onions so that they can seem cool and so they can seem accepted by society. But the thing is, they don't. They don't like onions. And I think it's really what we need to do is say to ourselves, liking onions is homophobic.
Whoa. Okay. Well, that took a turn. I don't know about that. Liking onions is homophobic?
I'm bold with the message, alright?
I mean, I guess, but that's really bold. And more than bold, that's like, oof, okay. But I love onions, and I am not homophobic.
Well, you just said you like onions, so I think that proves that wrong.
Oh man, we can't. Oh no, like, but no, 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 no. That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so my enjoyment and appreciation of onions makes me homophobic.
Yes, exactly what I'm saying.
I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Okay. I hear your argument. I don't necessarily accept your argument, but I hear it. I know what you're saying, and I'm willing to have dialogue and communicate about this important issue. Does that help? Is that anything?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. How's yours going over there? What's your status update?
I'm actually at the point now where I have to lock in because I'm doing some pretty crazy stuff. So,
Oh, really?
just like you take over.
Oh, I take over like talking and being cool so that you can
Yeah.
work. Oh God, I'm
Yeah.
not good at that. All right, I will do my best. I am working over here now. The people watching me will know what's going on with this. With my cool little cabana. I'm making a cabana. Does everybody know what a cabana is? Yes, of course you do, because it's a cabana. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. I love that. Okay. And then I need to get some little. Now, there's a way to make really cool little chairs in Minecraft, but I don't really know how that works. How do you make a cool little chair?
To make a chair, all you have to do is use a stair.
Yeah, I don't think I want that. You know what I'm going to do
Okay.
instead? I'm going to do.
What?
Oh, this is going to be great. Okay, yeah, this will be good. This will be good because I want more of a beach situation is what I'm going for. I'm
Uh
going
huh.
for I'm trying to give beach, so to speak.
Uh huh.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm loving this. You guys, you're the ones watching me, you're getting the experience. All right? I just want to make sure
Yeah.
you know like what I'm doing here. Um magenta magenta. Yes. And then orange to orange. Yes. Yas queen slay. Put that right there and put that right there. Oh no, that doesn't work. We can't do that. Oh no. But no, we can't do that. Oh, that's okay. Okay, yeah, that'll just you know what? We're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna leave it just like that. But then we need to um, have a little bit right here to hang up. Let's see. I can't hang these up anyplace. Oh, they have to sit on. Do they have to sit on top of things? Oh, yeah, they have to sit on top of things. Okay, well, that's okay. Let me see. Let me just get a really handsome. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, of course. Of course, we're gonna do that. Can I put one right here and one right here? And then. Oh, heck yeah, that's beautiful. We love it. Ah, folks, we love it. This is exactly what we needed. Okay, cool. That is a great little situation. And now all I need to do is finish up this part. We got to get some nature going on in here. Let's see. What is really cool? Oh, yeah, okay. I just want some nice looking plants. Where's some nice looking plants? Like some roses, you know? There's like rose bushes, right? That's a thing.
Yes.
There's definitely. Oh, there we go. Flowering azaleas. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Flowering azaleas. Yes. We love it. We love a flowering as folks. Obama said no more flowering azaleas, but I said we gotta have the flowering azaleas. It's really important for everybody that we have the flowering azaleas. Okay, cool. So that's the first part of my build. I'm sure you're thinking to yourself right now, hey, this is supposed to be a house. What are you doing? And yeah, I know it's supposed to be a house. I'm working on it. We've got stages here, okay? Like, it's not all gonna be all in one thing. Because that's that, and then wrapping back in this direction and then around, we are going to form the rest of this. So here we go. That is what you come to whenever you are going to head out of the place. Right. Okay, so let's see. If I put it right... See, I don't want to put it right there because it'll connect. So maybe we do it like this right here.
Alright, so I'm not counting anymore, so I can talk.
Okay.
So my thing is, if I could ask any celebrity anything in the world,
Give us a specific celebrity so we can get some really good context here. Like, who is the celebrity?
That's what I'm about to do. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Bro.
All right. Who's the celebrity?
Let me finish my sentence. Wow.
Yeah. No, you got it. You got it. Go ahead. You can finish your sentence right now. I'm not going to say anything else, so go ahead right now and finish your sentence.
If I could get
the whole sentence, though, this time you got to say the entire sentence. Okay. You can't just keep stopping like halfway.
You are going to drive me insane.
Okay. But first, finish your sentence, okay?
So if I could talk to any celebrity, just hypothetically.
Wait, talk to them or speak to them? I mean, let's be honest. It's like, are we talking to somebody or are we speaking to them, you know? Like...
Okay. If I could have a conversation with any celebrity, and this can only be one celebrity, in this hypothetical situation, I have a conversation with one celebrity one time in the world, who would I pick? And what would the conversation be?
Yeah.
I would pick... I've never listened to this guy's music, but I would pick Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
And I would...
Not Little Baby.
Not Little
Lil
Baby.
Baby.
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
And I asked Lil Baby, if he understands, I'm sure he does. I'd ask him if he regrets the decision of what he has named himself. I'd ask him.
Whoa, bro! Like, what are you talking about?
Because rapper name being Lil Baby, I would ask him if he regrets that in any way, shape, or form. And I would ask him if he doesn't. I would tell him exactly what it sounds like to me. And I'm saying the Lil Baby name sounds like Little Baby, like a goo goo gaga type of baby.
Yeah.
And I would tell him that, and I just want to know, like.
Well, I think that's what he was trying to do.
I know, but that's exactly what it implies. So, because Lil means little and baby means baby.
Right.
So I'm just saying, it sounds like Little Baby.
I mean, but I think he was trying to say I think he was trying to be Little Baby.
Okay.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't think there's a whole lot that you need to, like, wonder about this situation.
I'm just saying it sounds like if you're trying to have like a rap image,
Right.
and I've heard like songs by him, he does act tough. It's really weird to try to have a tough persona when you are named Little Baby.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, what kind of tough is he, though? You know? Like,
I don't
there's
know,
different
I mean-
kinds of tough. You know? Is
Yeah.
he... What kind of tough is he? Is he soft
Like-
boy tough? Is he, you know...
No, soft boys aren't tough. He is.
Well, I'm a soft boy
very-
and I'm tough.
His music is very average. I'll say that. His music is very like not something that was at all unique or interesting or anything. It's just kind of just like, oh yeah, this exists and does its job. So, but like it's always he. I don't know. He just has a very like average and stereotypical persona to him, and it's very like it doesn't fit with the name Little Baby. That's all. I think it's just
I
funny
understand.
to be a rapper of all things and name yourself Little Baby. In general, to name yourself Little Baby, that's a bit weird.
Yeah,
Maybe
no
if
matter
you're,
who
like,
you
a
are,
weird
to like
core-
to
if
make
you're,
that
like,
your
a weird
persona.
core- What?
To make that your persona, to be like, yeah, hey everybody, it's me, a baby.
Like it's funny if you're like a comedic hyperpop artist, like the fucking that doesn't exist. But like imagine like 100 Gex. I guess that type of music of like kind of comedic hyperpop. I guess that would kind of work for like having the name Little Baby.
Yeah.
But like in general, in any other in any other field, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work.
How many Gex?
100.
Only 100. Can we increase that a little
100.
bit? Well, hold on. Can I just say, like, 100 Gex is good, but you know what's cooler? 1,000 Gex.
Yeah, that's true.
Can we get 1,000?
I think we can. and I
Look,
think
if
we
I'm
can
paying
go
for the
maybe-
Gex, I want to have the most Gex, right?
I think we can even go to 10,000 Gex.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay, hold on. What's that going to cost me?
That's probably gonna cost you about like 99 cents.
99 cents for 10,000 Gex?
Yes.
How many frogs?
Well, we only need one frog. We
The
only
one on
need
the floor,
frog,
right?
Frog on the floor. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
one frog.
Frog on the floor. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, well, in that case, yes, I will take it.
Okay.
Okay, give me 10,000 Gex.
I am transferring 10,000 Gex to your supply.
Oh, can you put it to my PayPal, actually?
Gex aren't money, so
What?
Gex are not money.
What do you...
But I can put it in your supply.
What do you mean?
I mean that Gex are not a currency.
But I need them in my PayPal so I can... Oh, God. Are you telling me that after all this, I'm not even going to be able to pay my Gex?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have responsibilities.
Well, I mean, you got 10,000 Gex in your supply. You can transfer them by hand to the troll under the bridge. Who needs
Yes,
the
I will.
Gex.
I will transfer them by hand. Yes. No, that's not
So,
even a question. I'm perfectly fine.
I
doing
don't think
that,
the
yes.
troll under the bridge uses PayPal, so I think you're okay to pay your dues of your Gex and to the troll under the bridge.
What's the service tax on this? Am I gonna get screwed on the taxes? Because
Well,
look, I'm not
currently-
very liquid. Is the thing. my cash flow situation is not very liquid. I'm up in a lot of bonds and stocks and stuff. I got the money. I'm fine. I'm not saying that I
Currently,
don't.
the tax on transactions like this one, currently, according to Mr. Frog's policy, because we all know Mr. Frog is president, um, it does say that you would have to pay a 200 million% tax on the
Ooh,
on services
that's
on
pretty bad.
transactions like these.
That's pretty bad. I don't know if I can handle that.
Well,
I should have thought of that
um,
before I got the Gex, huh?
or before you voted for Mr. Frog.
I didn't vote for Mr. Frog.
Yes, you did.
No, I voted for Mr. Peanut Butter.
Oh, that's the thing. They're both bad equally. They're both equally bad. So what are you gonna do in this situation?
I don't know. I'm a peanut head. What can I say? What's your status? What's your status like over there? What are you rocking over there in terms of your creation?
Um, well, I have a lot of like the ground done. It's a very ground heavy project. So I
Yeah.
have a lot of the ground done, but I don't have a lot of the up top done or the interior.
Okay.
So just
I don't think that we need to worry too much about the interior and decorating every single square inch of it.
no, definitely not.
Yeah, like I'm okay with this being visually pleasing from the outside, but you don't necessarily have to have paintings on the inside. Just in the same way that when we play Dress to Impress
Well,
on
my
Roblox.
entire concept is in the inside, so
Oh, okay. Well, then do
um,
that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But
But I'm just saying, like the visual when we move that bus, so to speak, is gonna be the real. That's the real baby, you know. The little
and
baby.
can we make it a thing that if the 30-minute timer goes out and we're both like nowhere close to being done, that we could just add more,
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we
like collectively?
yes, I'm God. I can do anything. So yeah, you don't even have to worry
Yeah.
about that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, this is working. I am doing something. I'm liking what I'm putting down over here, everybody. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with this, and so again, don't make fun of me, because this is not my thing. But I think I've put together something kind of nice. Um, just don't make fun of me. I'm really fragile, I don't like to be, I have a hard time with really bad criticism. So please be nice to me, okay? Yeah, okay. All right. We're all gonna be really
Yeah,
nice.
I'm doing my signature uh futuristic kind of futuristic vibe, but like the future that we would see in the 2000s of like what we would consider being the future in the 2000s of like kind of like fruitage or arrow. That's kind of the vibe that I do when I build stuff.
Of kind
So
of
it's
what?
about that.
Fruitager arrow? What did you say?
Yeah, fruitage or arrow.
What in the hell is Fruitager arrow?
You don't know what that is?
No, that's nothing. That's not even a word.
Wow. Okay, so you know the Windows aesthetic of like it's that. And it's like Windows
Wait,
with
Windows like
blister,
Windows XP?
yeah, like crystal clear blue, like with the water and the future city that kind of looks like the cities inside of oh my gosh, what's the
Chat, does
movie with
anybody
Max
know
Herbert
what the
with
hell
that
this is
crazy-
talking about?
What?
Seriously, chat, does anybody know what 4am is talking about right now? Shout out in the comments if you do.
Everyone does. It's the most popular aesthetic.
Say
You'll
say
know
the
what
name
I'm
again. Say the
talking
name
about.
one more time.
Frut Frutager and then Aero. I think those are the two.
Okay.
names.
All right. We'll keep
Frutager Arrow.
going. Keep going.
So you know the city from the whatever this movie was that's like a satire and they're like killing the aliens in war. and it's like a comedy satire movie. We watched it recently. It's by the same guy who did RoboCop.
Oh, Starship Troopers?
Yeah, Star Trek Troopers. So that, with the city in that movie, that's basically it. Just make it even more crystal clear, you know. With
You mean
a lot,
you mean
water and fish and stuff.
okay.
Like dolphins and water and fish.
The city that all the kids are in when they're going to school.
Yes, that's the vibe. That's basically what it is. So that kind of architecture, but like with a lot of like aquarium aesthetics and stuff.
Was this created from the movie?
No, not at all. It is the aesthetic that is like the Windows XP aesthetic, so it kind of has that vibe, and then also it has like, it'll be like a future that is like a futuristic like white and blue minimalistic future city, and then it'll have just trees like everywhere. Like it'll be very like in touch with nature, and they'll have trees and aquariums and all that stuff.
Wow. Okay.
You'll look it up after stream, or you can look it up right now, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm getting the vibe. I visually understand it. It's more of just like, I've never heard somebody say this word before. Have you heard somebody say this word out loud?
I haven't heard it out loud, no, but I have seen it, and seen the word.
Okay.
I've seen the word.
I was trying to think of just now if like you're just mispronouncing something else that I already know. Spell it one more time.
Frutgaer. It's either AER, Frutager, Frutagager, or maybe it's EGER. And then the last word is AERO.
Wow. Hey, learn something new every day, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Show me some videos about that later on or something.
It's also classically used in like liminal space stuff.
Right.
It's like a very popular aesthetic in that space. But it's definitely like the stuff that you would see like the future. You know how like in the 50s how they envisioned the future, and that's kind of like Fallout before the
Fallout happened. If we're talking about Fallout
like
stuff,
that. And then in the 80s they'll have like
that was the 30-minute timer just now, but we're gonna keep going, right?
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting pretty close to being done, but not close enough. So we could totally keep going.
So in the 80s we envisioned it like super neon and futuristic and stuff, like that kind of vibe.
Right.
And kind of like cyberpunk vibes. And then in the 2000s we envisioned it like a healthy future, kind of like a healthy future, like kind of like Star Trek vibes of like a healthy version of that. Yeah.
When you're saying healthy, you just mean like not evil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like healthy as in like climate change the climate change didn't happen because we all had like we all did stuff like incorporated trees into everywhere.
Yeah, we fixed it.
And then have like conservation stuff.
Yeah. I get it. Okay. Yeah, not a dystopian, an actual like pretty good society,
like ultimate utopia.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because like cyberpunk is pretty dystopian most of the time, but then this is like the utopian.
I gotcha. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Interesting. Yeah, cool. I mean, you know me, I'm a Star Trek guy, so that sort of thing appeals to me. I like the idea of a future that is optimistic. I want to be able to have. I like the idea of our future is not hell. We actually have the chance of living a good life in the future one day, and that we're gonna continue to progress and become more and better as a people instead of just like backsliding into darkness all the time.
I mean, yeah.
It'll get there
My
eventually, even though it might be a little bit difficult to consider right now.
Yeah, or we won't. So, Zorg is basically just that of like a nice future, you know.
Yeah, context for the people.
That's what Zorg is.
Context for the
Zorg,
people.
Context. Zorg is the alien planet in the Foreign Hallways universe.
And Foreign
That
Hallways is the name of this person who is playing with us right now, but that's also
Yes.
a band. Foreign Hallways is a musical band that makes a lot of really good albums and stuff that you should check out.
Yes, and it's also not a band. It's just me.
Well, that's still a band.
Mm,
No, you don't call that a
aesthetically,
band if it's
no.
just one person?
Well, that's the thing though. Like Dayglow, Tame Impala, those are just one guy. I'm sorry.
Right.
Tame Impala, did you know he's just one guy? But Tame Impala and Dayglow, those are just one guy. But they're a band because of the stylistic vibe of it. However, Foreign Hallways is not aesthetically a band at all.
Yeah.
So, no.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
But anyways, back to Zorg. I have this album called Extraterrestrial Pop. I actually have a lot of albums, now that I think about it, that are about alien planets. Extraterrestrial Pop has this planet that is kind of in the lore of it called Zorg. And Zorg is this beautiful, beautiful place with only like one city. It's like it has one giant city that is just completely beautiful. But the rest of the world is like in little villages, and so it's the kind of thing where the technology is so advanced that it can be like a tiny little thing that doesn't take up really any power at all, any energy, no natural resources, and this tiny little device can generate anything for you. And so anybody can just make like a musical instrument. So it completely destroys like having to have economy or
Right.
anything, because you can just make stuff, right?
The scarcity
And
problem
also-
is like that's what you need for a utopia.
Yeah.
You need to solve scarcity. It's the most important
Yeah.
part of a utopia. Like fix the
Yeah.
fact that people need things. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So that's the whole thing with this, is that they solve the scarcity problem with that. And then also they, for some reason, their species just got it right socially. Just, they spawn and then they get in immediately start destroying everything. They kind of like
They spawned.
They
I like the
spawn.
way that you say that they spawn. That's
Yeah.
good.
They evolved into the species that they are now, and they were just good. Like humans have been terrible since the beginning. That's just a fact. Humans have been terrible since the beginning, but they spawned, and for some reason their species just got it right.
Yeah.
They also reproduce asexually, and they have no discrimination in their society to who is. And so they're just like perfect in every single way. And they also don't have jails or prisons
Mhm.
and they don't have like a police system or even really a government at all. They'll have leaders that like help out stuff, but they don't control others. They're just like an outstanding person who does great for the town and whatever. That's really well it is. It's like a leader, but not a powerful deity,
Yeah.
And so the way jails work is, instead of putting people in a place where they can't get out, and if they do, they get beaten up and whatever and whatnot. When someone does something wrong, most of the time, all of the time, it's not going to be like murder. You're not going to murder someone, but they're going to be doing something wrong, like they were mean at someone's birthday party, or maybe they got in a physical altercation, maybe just a little fight over something.
Yeah.
And instead of arresting them, what they'll do is they will be like, okay, here's how you can be better, and then they'll also help the victims of the situation. So, and
They'll
therapy and
resolve the
everything
problems
can be
and make the
help.
people's lives better, make them whole, right?
Yeah.
That's the
Uh
idea.
huh. Yeah. And then therapy is free, healthcare is free, and everything is just perfect.
Yeah,
Everybody
gotta
does
tell you,
therapy. Everybody gets healthcare. So that's basically what it is.
that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad future to think about. Well, it's not a future because it's like a present day thing for them.
Yeah, it's present day.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. That is not bad at all. And it's called Zorg. So where can
Yeah, that's
people?
their alien planet is Zorg, and
Well,
they are
where
the
can
nation of Zorg.
how do people find out more about Zorg? That's the real question.
I haven't released any of this information to the public. This is actually the first time I've ever talked about this in the public. But if you want to get the vibe of Zorg, listen to Unity. I will say Creatures of
Unity
Zorg
is
is
the
kind
name
of
of a
dark.
song by 4M Hallways.
Yes, that's the name of the song. It's the last track on
Yep.
Extraterrestrial Pop. That is the vibe of Zorg. Creatures of Zorg is more a look on like the genetic stuff of them, of like the actual creatures and living organisms that live on the planet.
Yeah.
It is a bit scary sounding, but just because they're freakish. You know, they are freakish, but like they're good.
Tell
So
me
don't
more
worry
about them
it.
being freakish. Explain what you mean by that.
Okay, well, Zora people, if anyone has ever seen this, they all kind of look like the Mr. Melancholy from I
Yeah,
saw the
I
TV
saw the
glow.
TV glow. Yeah. Uh huh.
Yes, they all kind of look like Mr. Melancholy, but like the live action version that wasn't just the painted thing on the sky going like "Arr, arr." It's like the when at the end of the movie, not a really spoiler, but when he actually comes out and does stuff,
Right.
he's like a physical person. That's kind of what they all look like, except like colorful. So they are kind of
Okay.
freakish.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I get it. Freakish. Yeah. Oh, I made a table. I didn't know I could do that. Sorry, I'm doing interiors now, and I'm getting really excited because I just made a table,
It's okay.
and I'm impressed with myself because I don't really. I'm really bad at this part of the decoration stuff. I think I've never really worked on this stuff in Minecraft because I just kind of, you know what is, I always make utilities that I need for my work, right? Like the stuff that I need for whatever projects I'm working on when I'm playing Minecraft, but not necessarily the stuff that I need to actually, like make stuff look cool. I just do stuff that works for my purposes. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out stuff that would actually look cool. The thing I don't know is how to make like a refrigerator or something. I'm trying to make a refrigerator, but I don't really know how. You got any ideas about how to make a refrigerator look cool?
Um, no, I don't. I don't have anything for that. Okay, I want to say something about live performances on music. As someone who's never done a live
Well,
performance,
we got a whole shift. Okay, so folks, we're talking about live musical performances now. All right.
you don't have to introduce it. I just said that.
Oh, I know.
Either way.
We're just shifting topics really quick. So, yeah, okay. We're talking about live music. Live music, everybody. This is what happens when the music is like live. All right.
Yeah. So specifically live vocal performances. I've seen some great vocal performances in my life, and the thing about it is, I don't really care about vocals. That's why I make instrumental music, because I don't really give a crap about vocals. I think they're kind of boring. I don't know, like, I don't really know, like, why people, like, say, like, oh, this is the best vocals I've ever heard. I don't get what's, like, so good about it. Like, I hear, like, Beyonce, and I'm like, yeah, that's great. I can appreciate that she's incredibly talented in that field.
Yeah.
It's just not really like I don't understand vocals and I don't really care to learn because I'm more interested in like the musical aspect instead of the technical aspect and the creative aspect of art instead of the technical aspect. Um and so the thing is, I don't really care about vocals. In fact, most of my favorite singers can barely sing good.
Right.
Like I love like not that they can't sing good, it's just that they don't have like a very outstanding voice.
Yeah.
Like Dayglow has a very specific kind of very like you can tell that he's just a little guy, kind of voice, and that's very like
He's
very
just a
calming,
little
very
guy.
nice, very every now and then he's a little like harsh on the vocals, but like not in a bad way, just a lot of treble and stuff. It's really good. It's my favorite thing. His vocals are some of my favorite vocals because it's just very comforting. It's like a real person that's kind of just singing to you, man.
Yeah.
It's not like it's outstanding. It's kind of just a guy singing a lullaby for you.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
kind of the vibe. But then so like that, and then Alex G. I love Alex G, and he's not even close to being a particularly good singer. But stuff like that. Um, but like live performances, right? You gotta be perfect. You gotta be like outstanding for their performances. What most people think, but like since I'm more of a like creative aspect person who enjoys the creative aspects of art, I really appreciate a vocal performance that has emotion in it. That has like you can feel the music. You
Yeah.
can feel that they're feeling the music. Um, and so when I watch a live performance, I really look for that kind of like raw emotion that you can hear from stuff.
Right.
Um, and Gracie Abrams made an amazing song called "I Love You, I'm Sorry." Great song, definitely check it out. And this song, she performed it live. And this one specific live performance, she was, I mean, you can almost tell she was on the verge of tears in this
Mm-hmm.
live performance, and it was so beautiful. There's these vocal cracks and everything, and it was so beautiful. You could really feel it. It's like so messy in such a beautiful way. Um, and I was expecting people to be like, "Wow, this is wonderful. This is like so so cool." And a lot of people were saying like she has no vocal control and like she's not
Oh.
a good singer live,
They were
and that
talking
made me
bad
really
about it?
sad. Yeah, people were being bad about it, and they were like, "This is not okay." Because to be fair, these were not outstanding vocals. In fact, if it wasn't so emotional, you would think it was crappy. But I loved it because it was so emotional. It
Well,
was so
yeah.
like
Because it was
intense.
real.
Yeah, the vocal cracks and everything, it was real. And I loved it so much. And the thing is, I've heard her perform live with very good voice control, very well.
Yeah.
And she's even done that song with very good voice control, no vocal cracks, crisply clean
And recorded
vocals,
an
very
entire
well.
album, too, right?
Exactly, that's
Yeah.
the thing. Like great vocals on the album, great vocals live. Um, but then uh, she did that one performance, and a lot of people. I'm just talking about like the people on the comment section of one instance of this live performance. Most people use this for edits and stuff. It's actually the one you're mostly hearing for edits on TikTok. But it is really it's really harrowing, and that's why people used it for the edits. But I really want to normalize not singing like technically good, but singing with emotion, or making art that wouldn't be technically good but has emotion.
Yeah.
That's really what's beautiful. Like having the thought put behind the things you're doing.
Yeah. Emotion and a meaning behind the lyrics also is really important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great. Yeah, definitely have a meaning that is, interesting. And
Yeah.
like, yeah. Just like I think the melody and the vocals and everything of that song, "I Love You, I'm Sorry," is so good. And I don't whatever. It's not even like it's lyrically interesting. It is a very good song lyrically. It's not my favorite part though. I think just very beautiful melodies, very beautiful vocals. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get you. I understand.
That's my rant on stuff I don't care about. And I shouldn't have a say in.
You care about it. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with caring about stuff like that.
I don't care about it though, because I don't care about vocals, and I don't know anything about vocals.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. No.
So I wouldn't know anything. Maybe I'm, I wouldn't know yet.
Sure. Maybe that's all really bad opinions about vocals because, yeah.
I don't know anything. And I'm not a singer either, and I'm not going to try to be.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say this. Like, you give me Bright Eyes singing emotionally and screaming into the microphone over a technically proficient person doing, like, runs, where they're like, like, I'll take Bright Eyes going crazy on the microphone any day over the other situation. It's not bad. It's just I want to hear somebody go through something,
Yeah.
I want to hear somebody go through something whenever they're performing. All right. How is your build doing?
It's doing pretty good. I'm almost putting in the key element. I'm almost getting to the point where I can put in the key element, which will basically be everything that I need to do.
Gotcha.
The key element that kind of is the icing on the cake,
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Like I buttered the bread down, and soon I'll be able to place the icing on the bread.
Putting the icing on the bread, bro. Okay.
And then, after that, I'll just put a few cherries down.
Whoa, okay. Alright, we're going crazy now. Okay, cool. I'm in this situation right now where,
Hold up, sorry. Imagine me saying that analogy, and it turns out I'm actually just making a cake house. And that was me being completely literal, and that entire sentence, that would be really funny.
That would be pretty funny. I'm doing pretty good over here. I'm working on interior right now. The exterior is basically finished. And I'm just trying to make a really good exterior. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I can do here. I'm going a little bit crazy with it, and because for me the interior is not that important, I know it should be, but it's just I can't think I'm not very good at thinking about really cool interiors, if that makes sense. This is not my thing. So I'm just gonna mess around with the interiors. I'm not gonna. Here's what I'm saying: don't judge me on the interior, okay? Judge me mostly on the exterior. Yeah, that's all. The thing that I'm really worried about right now is I'm trying to build myself like a big bed. Because I think the beds in Minecraft are way too small, but I don't really know if I can do it. Because you can't put anything... Man, can you not put anything on top of a bed? No, you can't, can you? You know what? It's just going to be one really big bed, and it's not going to look perfect, but that's okay. Alright, cool. Like I said, I don't care too much about this. You're still on, right?
Yes.
Okay, alright. Okay. Okay, cool. Let me do a little bit more work. How much more work do you think you need over there?
I don't know, and I can't measure it, so don't ask me.
Okay. Alrighty. Oh, that's so cool. Just found a really cool block piece that I'm really into. Alright. Um, there's like trophy displays, right? Isn't there something that's kind of like a little display? That's a thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what it looks like though. Hmm. I have some cool shelves and I'm trying to find something that I can put up on the shelf. But maybe it'll just be a record player. I don't know. Hmm. Um. Oh, that'll be pretty. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. So. Oh, I can't do anything with that. Never mind. Okay. Well, what do you think? Do you think you're like 20 minutes away or 45 minutes away?
Um, oh, neither. I'm like 10 or less minutes away.
Okay. All right. Let's see. And right there. Okay, cool. All right. Um okay, my interior is passable and serviceable. It's not the best thing in the world, but the outside is really what you're coming here for, let's be honest. So we're not going to judge my inside and call me terrible for having a bad one. We're just not going to.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm still getting used to these controls because this is not what I am used to. Okay, there we go.
Now, I will say, I talked a lot of praise about Gracie B. Abrams. I think she's great. I haven't listened to a full album from her, and I've been meaning to, but I haven't. But I will say, definitely, if you like emotional music, if you like songs that are just very, like, vibey, I would suggest you listen to I Love You, I'm Sorry.
Yeah.
And then also Close to You also. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've not
And then
listened to. Go ahead.
On top of me recommending that, I will just say listen to Dayglow as well. Preferably all discography. If you don't want to listen to the full discography, listen to Fuzzy Brain, then Harmony House. And if you love those two, listen to Fuzzy Brain first. If you like it, but you want something more complex, listen to Harmony House. If you like Harmony House, but you want a different vibe, but still complex, listen to Dayglow. And if you just like his music, listen to People Emotion and then his singles and stuff. Standalone stuff. So,
Yep.
that's the vibe. So
Yeah.
I will recommend that to anybody. I say his music is perfect. It's good for all ages, all people, anywhere. It's just accessible, but yet still so beautiful.
And he puts on a hell of a concert.
Oh yeah, totally. I got videos of that. It was really good. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm done.
Okay, can I just have my time to build one?
Yeah. Keep going. I'll try to make my insides look a little bit better, while you are finishing up yours, because they're not great. But that's okay. And I don't really have like a front drive. I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna put a little bit of thing, and you're just gonna pretend that like this is the neighborhood, the rest of the neighborhood. It'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I don't really have the rest of the neighborhood. But maybe if this goes out well, maybe we'll do more. Okay, cool. I think I'm done. I would love to do a little bit more up here. Let me just Yeah, let me just arrange a little bit more. There we go, that's what I needed. There we go. Yep, that's good. All right, that adds a little bit of extra texture. Cool. Yes. All right, cool. I'm finished. All right.
All right. You can go talk to the. We'll talk to the audience for a bit. Just hang around. If you want to just, I don't know, build something else, you can. Because I'm still not entirely finished.
Yeah.
That's all right.
No, you're good. Keep going. I will continue on. Because, it's really... The thing I'm worried about is that yours is going to be really bad, and you're going to fail terribly, and then... Oh, come on! My soundboard didn't work. I was trying to do a little joke, and then I was going to say, why don't you swallow humble pie? But my soundboard didn't go up. Soundboard, why didn't you work? Hang on. Come on, soundboard. There we go. Because you're going to be really bad, and when yours is a total failure, then you're going to have to...
Maybe you should swallow humble pie.
Yeah, you'll have to swallow humble pie when it turns out that yours is really bad. Yeah, you'll have to swallow, who knows? I mean, once it's really bad...
Maybe you should swallow humble pie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Wow. It's okay.
That was so stupid. I worked so hard on that.
Yeah.
Maybe you should swallow humble. If you have not watched any of my Trash Pile videos, definitely go and do that. Trash Pile is amazing. I find horrible stuff on the internet, terrible movies that bad people make, and then I make fun of them and show you all the reasons why the movies are terrible. It's a tremendous amount of fun. Definitely go enjoy that because, ooh boy. If you like watching... How do I say this? If you like watching people fail at making their god happy, then you're gonna like this. Does that work for you?
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Because that's what it is. I mean, truthfully, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about people who are trying to make their god pleased by creating wonderful works, but in actuality, it's just terrible, right? They're just making awful stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about it.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Everything I've done leading up to this point has been perfect, and now it's not. So just
What
give me a
happened?
second.
What happened?
I don't know. We'll just find out. Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm just doing a little bit of extra work on my outside, but I am basically finished. So I'll be ready whenever you are. There we go. Oh, that's cool. I like that. All right. I like every now and then when I do something that I think is cool, and then I'm just like, ooh, that's cool. It's like, yeah, man. Of course you think it's cool. You made it. Nobody...
Yeah.
It's fine, bro. Of course you think it's cool. You don't have to be all crazy about it. Just, whatever.
Oh.
Okay. All right. I am prepared and ready. I am ready. Now, this sucks. Hold on. No, that's stupid. I need to... That's better. Yeah, we'll just leave it. There we go. That is a proper front porch. Okay. It's kind of hard to make a good front porch. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Is this... Oh, and then I do that? Yes. Yes, let's go, King. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, that is a great front door. Okay, I'm totally into this.
Good.
Excellent.
Okay. I'm working. I'm doing good.
Okay. Is it a construction problem or a mental problem?
It is a mental problem,
Okay.
but I am working it out.
Okay. I trust you. You can do it. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, that's perfect. Oh yeah, there we go. Nailed it. Absolute bomber. This is wonderful. Hell yeah. Let me just smash this stuff at the top and replace it with this. Yep, perfect. Okay. Oh, that's great. I did a good job. All right. Okay. Wow. It's so rare that I'm like really proud of something cool that I've done in Minecraft because I'm not great at this game. I'm the kind of person that has
so
like
next time we do this, let's not set a timer.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we don't need to set a timer. Yeah. I'm the kind of person that I have a really creative inner mind, but making that inner mind come out can be difficult sometimes, right? Like I can sit down and just close my eyes and then just go. And I can just dream and I can think and I can create. I can make a world happen inside of my head. And I can tell stories and do it. But if I try to make that stuff come out, it can be very difficult. That can be very difficult for me to do. All right.
And me, my problem is I have...
You're gay. You're autistic. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. It's okay. I have a very small frame of time where I need something to happen. So, like, if I have an idea, but it's going to take a while, I get super upset and I need it to happen this instant. And that's my problem. I can easily make things happen and I can easily come up with ideas, but I need it to happen this instant. So that's why things get rushed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my brand new problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just putting like very small things in and then I'll be able to do this. Be able to come out of my cage.
Come out
Burn
of
down
my
the wall.
cage and I've been feeling just fine. Gotta get down, cause I got it all. It started out with a kiss.
But it ended up like this.
It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Do I need... Okay, help me out tool-wise. Should I be using a hoe to turn my grass into like a dirt path that won't you know... Oh, no, that doesn't do it. Oh, dang it. I'm trying to establish a dirt that won't grow stuff on top of it. Does that make any sense, what I'm saying?
Yeah, kinda.
I don't want... I don't want the grass block... I don't want the dirt to turn into a grass block.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you know what I need to do?
Just place down a block that is just the...
Yeah, I got it. I just need to do that.
Because I think there is a block that's just the plain dirt block.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, the dirt block... No, it's good. It's that the dirt block keeps turning into... The thing that is just like a dirt path keeps turning into something else. And that's no good. I don't want that. But I got it. Don't worry. It's taken care of. I did something different. And now I just need to get a good front door. And then probably some... Carpet is really the only thing that can go on the ground and be, like, transparent, right? Like, it's the one thing that can do that. Not transparent. Why did I say that? Okay, yeah, this works. I got it fixed. Okay. Yeah, because I just want it to be... There we go. There we go. Let's get rid of that. That doesn't work. That's fine, right there. It'll just be like step, step up, step, step up. Perfect. All right. What's your status? You're still working, right?
I am almost done with what I need to do. So close.
Okay. Let me see. I'm just gonna do a little bit else. And you get what I mean by like pretending the rest of the neighborhood is there. You know? I'm not gonna I can't like make a street, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bother trying to make a street and stuff like that. It'll be fine. So we're just gonna pretend. We're all just gonna pretend that there is a street behind the house. That's it.
Yeah.
Just pretend.
Okay. All right. Moment of truth.
Are you doing some kind of wild experiment over there?
I'm doing some pretty crazy stuff, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Let me see, where's that dirt path again? There we go. Perfect. Alright, now I just need a
All right.
gate.
My motto says it must be perfect. However, I don't think it's possible for it to be perfect.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is
Well, you
I'm
know
gonna,
what? Don't let perfection be the enemy of completion. You know?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay if it's not perfect.
Yep. Oh no. Okay. It's done. I'm gonna burn the wall.
Wait, not
This
yet,
is-
not yet, not yet. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm just doing a finishing touch. And then we're gonna do an official reveal, okay? Because I just added one more while I was waiting for you. I added on something extra, and so I got to get that correct before we finish. So just hang on. You got a flint and steel ready?
Yes. Alright.
Okay. Okay. Last thing. I just need to put that right there. Almost ready. Almost ready. Just give me just a minute. I need that. And then I need a gate. And then a gate that goes right here. Okay.
Okay. Go and.
Let me get in a good position first so that I can really see it. Okay, you've got flint and steel on your side, right?
Uh-huh.
Let me get a flint and steel on my side too. And then, so from your perspective, you go to the right and I'll go to the left.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Nope. That's the left.
Okay.
Nope. Right's the other direction. There you go.
Okay.
All right, you go over there. Okay. One more look at my house. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. I'm going to start at the bottom and then start burning. And then we'll just go up, okay?
Uh-huh.
Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Move that bus. The fire will spread, right?
Yes.
Oh, it already is. Oh, that's excellent. Okay, cool. Beautiful. Oh, this was a good idea. Okay, cool. Whoa, bro, yours is huge. Whoa, you put in some work. Okay.
I tried.
All right. Go off, Queen. Okay, why don't you give the tour first? Where should I stand to get the optimal? Where should I go?
I mean, you could stand up here. The out doesn't really matter.
Exterior, yeah. Okay, where do you want me to be? Do you want me to walk up to you?
Yeah, come to me.
Okay. All right, here we go. All right, I'm here.
Come in.
Whoa, that's
It's a little
great.
fishy world.
Oh my god, it's an aquarium.
Yeah.
Love it.
It
Love
looks
it.
so ugly.
Oh, no, it's good. It's good. I like this. All right, excellent. Cool. Very good. What's the music we got going on here?
I forgot to put that in the chest. Hold up, give me 1 second. Let me
Okay.
just like okay, here we go. We're also gonna film one chest. So we're filling it with the best music in the game. The only
Just
good
cat
ones.
repeated
So come
20
over here.
times.
Yeah. Come over here. Let's see what we got. The tour of the vinyl collection. We have Chirp, Cat, 13, Stall, 11, and Wait.
Stall is pretty. Why is 11 broken?
Because that's how 11 looks.
Okay. All right,
It's
cool.
like the ambient broken one.
All right, what else? Can I go through this door?
Yeah, you can. It'll just leave you outside. So
Oh, that's it? Oh, okay. This is one big...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's why I said mine is terrible. It's awful.
It's not bad. I really like the aquarium. Okay, cool. All right. I would love to sleep in that and just have the fishes swimming around me while I sleep. That sounds
They
awesome.
all are actively trying to get to the bottom, and that's why it looks bad with the fishes. But whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's
I
how
will
fishes
follow
are.
you.
Okay, come over to where I am, and I want you to first walk up the front door. Over here? Yeah, right there. That's the front entrance.
Oh. Nice. Oh, that's the swimming pool.
Oh, go look at it. Yeah, come on.
Oh, okay. So look at the swimming
Yeah.
pool first.
We open up the gate,
Um,
and then we can go through.
Oh, wow, nice.
And we got little cabana situation here, so that you can like sit down and lay down by the poolside. So then we can leave that. Have all these little fireflies. If you stop for a second and look, they're firefly plants.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you see? They have a
Nice.
little twinkle going on. Yeah. And there you go. You can go inside.
Wow. This is wonderful. Why were you saying the interior was bad?
Well, because I didn't work on it very hard. I was mostly concentrated
This
on...
is beautiful. Way better than mine.
I was mostly concentrated on the exterior.
Okay. I vote yours better.
Yay!
It's
Dressed to impress.
Better.
All right. I get 5 points in Dress to Impress.
Yeah, 5 stars.
All right. I give
Number
yours
one.
5 stars also because we're all winners. Yeah. Oh, and then you can't see. Yeah, the back isn't very impressive. There's nothing much else going on back there. But yeah, that's my house. Da 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 da. Hooray! All right. Well, that was our dress house. Are you letting the fishes free? Oh,
No, I'm doing a little thing where I'm doing an experiment where I'm going to take away all the lights so it looks less ugly inside of the aquarium. So just stick around. And I'm
do
gonna
we know
this
why they go all the
whoa.
way down to the bottom?
What?
Why do they go all the way down to the bottom?
Because I don't know. Because they're dumb fish and they don't know what to do. So they want to escape. I think is what's going on. So they're just desperately trying to get to the very bottom of it. So oh well.
Gotcha. Little fishies.
Little fish.
Is it one continuous aquarium? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
No, there's 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see that. You should you should crack. Oh, you know what? You should crack these. You should let it be a one continuous thing, and this is like a tunnel that you go over. You know what I mean?
It'd be cool.
Like that one aquarium when we went to the aquarium in Atlanta. And they have the big tunnel that you can walk through, and then all the fishes are above you. You should do that right there.
Okay.
Yeah, and just make it like one continuous situation.
Yeah,
Let's
that would be
see.
cool.
That'd be very cool. Okay, excellent. Well, I think that was a very successful first stream for this new interface that we have going on. This was a cool test. We've never tried to do this before. It's funny because we're in the same house, but I'm in the office and the kid is in the living room so that we can both have our full screens and do everything that we need. But yeah, this worked out pretty well, I think.
Uh-huh.
Do you want some help with this? Do you want me to break these?
Yes, break the light, please.
The middle ones too?
Yes, raise all of it. And hopefully what this will do is light up the rest of the house. Light up the aquarium.
Well, I know when I go to aquariums, they, yeah, it's very common for it to be like a dark. Aquariums are dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. It's good.
And I haven't looked yet, so I'm just gonna hope it's good. Much better in every single way.
Yep.
Yes, I love this.
Yep. And the lighting makes the ceiling look almost textured. You see that?
Yeah.
I like it. Yep. Cool. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back to my house and
Okay.
and I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna go back to my house so that I can just kind of like get in my little garden here, and then frolic around a little bit while we say goodbye. So yeah,
All right.
thank you for
I'll
joining.
be a
Hey,
swimming pool.
make sure, yeah, let's go to the pool. Make sure to go and follow 4am Hallways on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all the usual places. 4am Hallways makes great music. What's the genre that you call it again?
No.
No, what's the genre? What's your genre of music?
That's the question. Great question.
No, you
I
called
don't
it some.
have an answer at this
You
time.
called it something once. You were like fear electronica or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, scare pop. is what
Scare
it's called.
pop.
But that's not even. That's like some of my music.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a small portion.
Yeah, that's a small portion. But anyways, so yeah, go check out 4am Hallways. Go check out my. I make music as well, but you know it's not nearly as good. And yeah, what's the next album that they can look out for 4am Hallways? What should people be keeping an eye on?
The Forever Witching Hour.
Ooh,
A sequel to The Witching Hour.
the
This
Forever
album's about
Witching
cults,
Hour. Okay.
prophecy, things like that, in that realm. And you know the best part about it?
What is it?
that
What's the best part?
It's co-produced by you, Chicken Spin.
Me?
Yes, you're co-producing it. with
I made
Music Wow
music?
album.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow, you would think I would remember that, but I don't remember anything because I'm barely even alive. I'm getting into the 4am Hallways mode of thinking I'm not even a person. Oh, wouldn't it be great if the gorillas got a low taper fade? Okay, bye everybody.